internet, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my swatch book, which as the name would suggest is a book where I store all my swatches of different pens and markers I own. The notebook that I'm using is a Muji B6 dot grid notebook, and I think you can buy it from just any regular Muji now. I remember when I first saw this notebook on Instagram, someone was using it as their bullet journal and I couldn't find it anywhere in Melbourne. So when I went on a trip to Tokyo, Japan, which obviously this was quite a while back now, I found it there and I was so excited. And then when I came back to Melbourne, it finally was stocked here. So I was like, oh, great. But yeah, swatch book is really useful if you're someone like me and you have a bit of a pen or stationery addiction. It makes it so much easier to know how the pen's write, as opposed to often I try to just memorize in the past or just pick a rough color sketch, or sometimes I would swatch the pen just before I used it, which really put up a barrier for me to actually use my pens. So I found that quite annoying. And I guess it also depends how picky you are of how close the color hues are. So for example, green can be different types of green, like a yellow green or an olive green. So that's why the swatches matter a lot to me, so I can work that out. And to be honest, before putting together the swatch book, I wasn't really using my pens as much as I should have been. I love collecting them and I love experimenting with them, but then when it came time to actually sit down and plan with them, I would just default to whatever was in the pencil cup in front of me because it was just easier. I wouldn't have to second guess all the different colors. But now with the swatch book, it honestly makes it so much easier. And so I know exactly what colors I'm looking for. So today I'm going to be swatching 3 different types of pens. The first one is the Pentel brush sign pen, which is probably my current obsession right now. They are perfect for hand lettering and I use them every single day in my Hobonichi Cousin. By the way, I find these way easier to use than the Tombow Fudenosuke pen, which is really popular in bullet journaling, and I can see the appeal, but for some reason I find these particular ones, they just have a little bit more give or flex in the tip, so there's less focus on me to move my wrists and try and get the angle right. And then the next set is the Papermate Inkjoy gels in 0.5. These are really popular in the planner community, at least they were a few years ago. I still think they are because I see them everywhere. These are actually my favorite pens to use more for color coding different subjects across my planner. So for example, if you think about a beautiful Fable, any tasks that relate to it are usually color coded in lime green in my Google Calendar. And then I use the same color across all my paper planners so that when I'm referring to anything a beautiful Fable related, it makes it so easy to see it in a glance. And I find it especially useful when I'm trying to plan out my social media posts. And then the last set of pens I'm going to be swatching are my Pilot Juice gel pens. These are in 0.38, so almost 0.4. And they're one of the main pens I use in my Hobonichi Cousin and Weeks planners just because I feel like it's the perfect width for paper that is so fine, like the Tombow River. The black one is the one I use the most, and I think I've probably been through already like 2 or 3 refills of it. So anyways, you can see it comes in a wide range of different colors. The pen is really comfortable, and yeah, they're definitely one of my favorites. Although I feel like I say that about a lot of pens. But yeah, that's everything in my swatch book for today. I still have a few more pen sets to go through, and I think maybe I might add my watercolors to it at some point. But yeah, we'll see. Either way, I hope you found the video useful or at least interesting. Thank you so much for watching. This is Celina reporting from my room. Back to you, internet.